Good morning, my friends. Happy Choose Joy Thursday. I'm hoping that your weeks have been fabulous, that you have been doing lots of learning, finding lots of joy in the little things, and being mindful to your parents, using good listening ears, and making good choices. Today is the last day for reading Two Foolish Brothers. We're going to be reading the full text today, and then you guys are going to do a comprehension check after you are done listening to the story. So as always, first we're going to go over our vocabulary words. So our first word right here, go ahead and take a minute, look at the pictures, try to remember what the word is. Now say it with me, disappeared. Remember, disappear means something that is gone from view or that vanishes. So the rabbit disappeared, the pretzels disappeared, and in Miss Harmon's kitchen, the cookies disappear right after I make them because my kids and my husband eat them all. Our next vocabulary word is earned. Remember, earned means that you get something in exchange for work, goods, or services. So you could work at a job and earn money, or as a kid, if you do all of your work, I'm sure you earn free time or iPad time or playing on your PlayStation or whatever it is that you enjoy doing. If you do your work first, I'm sure that you earn that time. The next word is goods. Goods is anything that is sold. So when you go to a store like Target or Walmart, they sell lots of goods, such as groceries, toys, video games, clothes, shoes. The list goes on and on. Anything that can be sold. Our next vocabulary word is quarter. Remember, quarter is a coin that is worth 25 cents, and we use coins in order to buy goods. Our last word is our trickiest word. Unblemished. Remember, unblemished is the opposite of blotches. So unblemished means that there is no marks. So something without any marks on it. So if you look at this peach, it's unblemished. There are no bruises. There's nothing on it. And this page, there's no writing. There's no markers. Nothing. So this page is unblemished. Okay, guys. So disappeared, earned, goods, quarter, unblemished. Now we're going to go ahead and turn the page 1, 2, 3 times until your page looks like this. You're on page 136. And it should say Two Foolish Brothers. And we should see 2 pictures here. So remember, Two Foolish Brothers, we're reading about 2 brothers, Fred and Finn, that decide to go and sell pretzels and peaches so they can earn some money. So they want to sell the goods, being pretzels and peaches, so they can earn some money. Remember, something fishy happens when they're selling their pretzels and peaches, and they're a little confused as to why that's happening. So we're going to go ahead and read. I want you guys to highlight or circle your vocabulary words, as always, and make sure that you are following along as I read aloud. Because remember, at the end of this, you guys are going to be doing a comprehension check, which helps Miss Harmon know that you guys are understanding what we are reading. So remember, Two Foolish Brothers. Paragraph 1. Fred and Finn decided to make some money selling their goods at a village market. You can sell your sweet, unblemished peaches, said Fred, and I will sell my unrivaled pretzels. Okay, so Fred and Finn want to go to a village market and sell pretzels and peaches. Make sure that you highlight or underline goods and unblemished. All right, my friends, paragraph 2. The brothers set up booths across from each other. Business was slow, and Fred hadn't eaten. He found a quarter in his pocket and went to Finn's booth to buy a peach. It's my first sale, thought Finn. Business is starting to pick up. So when it says here, business was slow, that means that they had set up their stations with peaches and pretzels and that they had nobody coming and they weren't selling any of their pretzels or any of their peaches. So they're just standing there and people are walking by and not purchasing any of their goods. And then when Fred got hungry, he walked over to Finn's and he paid for a peach, 1 quarter. So he gave it to Finn in exchange for a unblemished peach. Paragraph 3. Soon Finn grew hungry, so he went to Fred's booth and bought an unsalted pretzel. He gave his brother He gave his brother the quarter he had earned. Business is picking up, thought Fred. So then, after Fred bought a peach from Finn, Finn took that same quarter, walked over to Fred's booth, and bought a pretzel. And then Fred thought that business was picking up, meaning that he thought he was going to start earning some money. Paragraph 4. One peach is not enough, thought Fred. A few minutes later, I'll take the quarter I just earned and buy another one of Finn's peaches. So now Fred is taking the same quarter, going back to Finn and buying a peach. Paragraph 5. Then a still hungry Finn was back at Fred's booth to buy another pretzel. Back and forth they went until all the peaches and all the pretzels had disappeared. Remember that picture when we saw the peach in the pretzel booth with no more peaches and no more pretzels because they disappeared? Paragraph 6. Our goods are gone, said Finn happily. We must have made a lot of money. Yet, when the brothers saw they had only a quarter between them, they grumbled in displeasure. So, boys and girls, do you think that they were happy or upset that they only had one quarter between the two of them? That's right, they're upset because they were standing out there thinking that their business was selling these peaches and pretzels, not only to find out that they were just buying each other's peaches and pretzels and not really making any money. Paragraph 7. A quarter? That's what I had when we started, said Fred in disbelief. The unhappy brothers disassembled their booths and walked home, shaking their heads in puzzlement. So at the end of the day, like I said, they only had one quarter between the two of them, and they were both so confused. And if you guys remember from the last reading we had, that it showed us that they just kept on using the same quarter, going back and forth between each other and not getting any other consumers besides each other. So they're just using the same quarter over and over and over again to get a peach and then a pretzel, and then a peach and then a pretzel. So these two foolish brothers thought they were making money, but really they were just taking the same quarter and buying from each other. And so that's why they were so confused, because they only made one quarter from being outside all day. All right, boys and girls, thank you for following along with the story today. After you're all done listening to the story, I want you guys to make sure that you guys do the comprehension check-in so that Miss Harmon knows that you've been following along and you've been understanding what we've been reading about Fred and Finn. And I hope you guys have a fabulous week. I can't wait to read to you guys again next week. And make sure that you're listening to your parents and making good choices, my loves. I miss you so much. Have a great day. Bye.